Taurus couples, hello and welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela, and this reading may be for you, Taurus, if you have Taurus in your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus sign, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Taurus, welcome to my channel. Let's get into it. Let's see what's coming in for the Taurus couples, sun, moon, and rising. Taurus, you may be feeling like you've been going through some confusion, and Spirit is wanting to give you a vote of confidence by saying that, yeah, your time of confusion may soon be over. It may be a time for you to speak your truth and declare what it is that you want to say. Okay, because it does look to me that communication is coming in, and you may be able to speak freely and tell someone how you really think and what's really going on in your mind. Yeah, maybe time to clear away some old negative thoughts or feelings. And I'm saying that moving forward, your determination and your efforts are going to pay off with something in your life. Spirit is saying, ask the universe and the angels for what it is that you need for any type of help and guidance. You definitely could be looking for some type of advice. You could definitely be seeking out a wise elder for some type of advice in your life. And let's see, that brings us to the overall energy of your reading. Looks like you're going to find a middle ground or a compromise with something in your life, possibly having to do with a Virgo individual. Crossing energy is talking about the heart of the matter. So maybe Taurians, maybe you haven't gotten down to the heart of the matter when it comes to something in your life. And maybe because there might be some lingering confusion and you haven't really gotten to the truth of a situation, you may be a bit reluctant to open up emotionally to someone in your life, likely your partner. You may be questioning someone's motives about whether or not someone's real or genuine in your space. You may be feeling very hurt, and you may have found a very kind of a way to cope with the pain, some type of disappointment that you may have faced in your life with someone in particular. For someone, this could even, and like I always say, listen to this reading with an open mind, because even though we're talking about this is a couples reading, this may register, it may resonate for some other area in your life, Taurus. It may resonate for some other area in your life. There's someone that you're no longer going to shed a tear over. Looks like you've really been going through some very tough and difficult times and maybe feeling a bit lost and confused and maybe a bit directionless. You're going to be clearing some space, some emotional space about some things. It could be a Gemini in your midst. It looks like you're going to be making some major decisions about the future, and also having to do with the past. You could definitely be looking back on the past, reflecting on a past situation, and maybe feeling that it's time to close a chapter in your life and maybe start anew. You might be a bit reluctant to open up emotionally without any real clarity. Yeah, you might be afraid to open up emotionally. There may be something in your scenario, either you, Taurus, or someone in your someone significant to you, someone close to you, where you may be questioning whether or not someone's really ever going to change. It looks like you're coming out of confusion. You're seeing things clearly, and it looks like you're going to be making some very bold and courageous choices. Because it looks like you may be at a crossroads, Taurus, and you're having to choose what it is that your fate is going to be. Fate or your future is going to be. Something has you thinking about expansion. You're making some major choices and some major moves. And right now you might be feeling a bit complacent. You might be feeling a bit disappointment. You might be missing someone. You might be thinking of someone. You might be feeling trapped in your circumstances. It could be someone nurturing that could come in to give you some type of advice and give you some type of clarity, some type of clear direction. And with this Two of Cups, yeah, 2 and 3 of Cups, you definitely be reuniting with someone that you are distant from. See what this is about. Let's get some more details. Yeah, it looks like you're going to be getting some clarity. Maybe someone that you learned a lot from. Someone that has had a big influence over your life. Someone that taught you a lot about yourself. It looks like you maybe want a clean slate when it comes to love. Right now, it looks like you're taking a break. You are putting some distance between you and this person. And maybe you just need some space and time to clear your head. To figure out what your next move is going to be. Because it looks like you're going through a lot of changes, Taurus. Maybe even mentally. There might be some transitions that you're going through in your life. That you may, it's like you're kind of difficult, you may find that it's kind of difficult to transition away from something that you feel is, that you're used to, something that brings you some type of comfort. It could definitely be your work environment. It could be the atmosphere in this relationship right now that you might have with an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn, or a water sign. This could be a water sign. This would be you, the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Taurus, that could definitely be your energy, but I see a water sign that you're thinking of. I see air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that could be significant. You might feel that you have impulse issues. Okay, there's somebody that you're thinking impulsively about. Somebody that you may have felt that was in and out of your life. Could be this Gemini. It looks like you're going to be casting aside some type of fear and finding the courage to say what's really on your mind, possibly to your father or a father figure in your life. Taurus. Looks like you're finding the courage to, to make a very major and bold decision where you're not feeling happy in this relationship. Okay. Some of you may be distant from your mother. You could be estranged from your mother. Right now, maybe you are taking a breather from your mom. Okay, maybe from your baby's mom. This definitely could be your partner. Somebody could be pregnant in this situation, could be dealing with depression. Your partner may be dealing with depression. Looks like there's some confusion that you're trying to work out right now. Some of you are confused about whether or not you want to keep a baby. You may be feeling trapped in your circumstances. There may be somebody that maybe you found that you're pregnant by, and you didn't really want this person to be the father, or you didn't want this person to be the mother. Okay, you're withdrawing. You're definitely pulling away because you're not seeing any progress in this relationship with this water sign or this Capricorn. Looks like you're looking for some type of breakthrough in your life, but you're not really seeing the success that you've been looking for. Maybe you have been waiting for some type of breakthrough or some type of change to take place, but feel that in some area you've come up empty. You're going to get the clarity that you need about moving forward, and you're going to get the clarity that you need about making a decision about your future. Some of you, this has to do with your career and your financial future. Some of you, it has something to do about where you're going to live, living situation. Yeah, you feel like you and this person have not been getting along. You might be feeling like you're not getting along with your partner because you may suspect them of flirting, and it's making you feel awful. You may suspect that your partner is sleeping with somebody else, and that's why they've been so flighty and why you've seen a demeanor change. You may feel judged by your partner, and this could be why you're withdrawing. Yeah, you may have found out the truth about something, and right now this is why you're feeling a bit betrayed. You're kind of keeping your distance from your partner so that you can heal from some type of betrayal that may have happened. And you may be looking for the truth, investigating something for the truth, and maybe calling your partner on something. There's something that you want to come clean about. You want to say something. There's something that, and it has something to do with a secret. And there's a Gemini is so prevalent in your reading. Yeah, it looks like somebody's secret is coming out. And you may feel that somebody left you for somebody else. And then someone is deliberately not making a choice between you and someone else. And right now you're feeling trapped in this situation. You're feeling uncertain about what to do. But it looks like you're going to find the clarity to break free of whatever's holding you back. Whatever expression, whatever thing that you feel like you can't say, Taurus, it looks like you're going to find the courage to do so when it comes to this Cancerian. And maybe you may be making a very firm and final decision to cut this person off because you're tired of going through the same things again and again. This person may have ghosted you. They may have left you in your time of need. You may have felt like you were very generous and very tolerant of this person, and they were disloyal in some way to you. You may be having a difficult time letting go of the past, but it looks like, yeah, whatever this is, if this is a past episode that's over, or some of you are making a final decision and saying this relationship is over. I'm cutting this situation off. Somebody could definitely be moving. They could be moving out of the house. It could be this King of Cups, this Cancerian that we speak of, which could also be a Pisces or a Scorpio. But this King of Cups could very likely be a Scorpio. Somebody has decided that they no longer want to work on this connection because they feel like they can't take you seriously. Taurus, they feel like, yeah, they realize you're not serious about this relationship. And then maybe the two of you are better off as friends. And that this relationship is getting very rocky, very rocky, very hectic. Yeah, it may have something to do with a Sagittarius. There's been some disharmony. And somebody's definitely pulling back their energy from you. Feeling very disappointed, feeling very bored in this connection. And Taurus, you might be feeling that there are some things that were done in this connection that were very unfair. And you may be finding out that there is someone, possibly a baby's mom, or a mother-in-law that could be significant that's coming in between the two of you. You may be finding out that the person that you were involved with is married or has a family. Or, two storylines, you are married to this person or were in some type of commitment. And right now you're evaluating whether or not it's time to turn your back on this situation and bring it to an end and decide to do this on your own. To no longer be in a situation where you don't feel connected emotionally and you don't feel emotionally celebrated or supported, and where you feel like you've gone through the same thing over and over, betrayal after betrayal with this person, possibly this Virgo or this Libra. And it looks like, Taurus, yeah, you're evaluating, you're not seeing any breakthroughs, you're not seeing any progress, you're not happy in this connection, and yeah, you're evaluating whether or not it's time to move on and close the chapter from someone that you've been with for a very long time. For some of you, this is a mother and child situation where maybe things did get volatile between the two of you. Maybe you did put your child out of the house, and maybe you didn't approve of someone that they were dating. Maybe you saw this person for who they really were, but maybe your child didn't. Maybe you spoke your truth in this situation, and maybe your child distanced themselves from you. It looks like someone in this scenario may get the clarity that they need to make a very firm decision about their future. And then there may be somebody that's returning to give you an apology. Your child may be humbling themselves to give you an apology about something that maybe they didn't heed your advice about. Some of you, again, are making a decision about school. Moving. There's a Capricorn here. Could be in their sun, moon, or rising. I did mention that, right? We got water, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. We got Leo, Gemini, Scorpio. Okay. Let's see. Some of you are getting clear about whether or not you want to go into teaching of some type. Maybe life has been a teacher for you. That could be a lesson that you may have learned in the entire situation after all is said and done. Let's take a look at the energy of your cross watcher for the Taurus couples, sun, moon, rising. Somebody may be talking to somebody at work. For some of you, you might be feeling down on your work environment. Here is your Aries. Your cross watcher could definitely be an Aries, may have Aries in their chart. If they're not an Aries sun, then it could definitely be an Aries moon, rising, or Venus. Or a Aries heavy in their chart. All right. Somebody definitely feels that they were loyal, feels that they never really turned their back on you. You may be feeling like your partner may be feeling like you're not really giving them the time of day. That you may be focused on other things, and there might be some things that you are not talking about. There could definitely be miscommunication, things that were said that were misconstrued. But it looks like your partner may feel that they have a lot on their plate, and they feel that they're not getting any support from you, emotionally, maybe even financially. They feel like you're someone who's selfish, someone who is there to take and not really give or contribute. And right now, they're feeling like doing their own thing because they're tired of feeling taken for granted. They're tired of feeling like the two of you, like there's a power struggle between the two of you. And they're tired of feeling rejected by you. This Gemini or this Cancer, which continue to come up, and this Leo, which continues to come up in this reading. Your cross watcher could indeed be dealing with cash flow issues. And they may be trying to regain their equilibrium, their balance, their confidence with something. They may be thinking about moving on and doing their own thing. Some of you may not be seeing eye to eye on the children or whether or not to have a baby or build a family. There could definitely be another woman, again, a mother or a mother figure, a mother-in-law that could be coming in between the two of you. For some of you, it might be your baby's mom that's coming in between the two of you, someone you co-parent children with. Yeah, somebody is feeling like this, like the thrill is gone. The happiness the two of you once shared when things were beautiful, that's done. That's done. They're feeling stuck. They're feeling like they're coming up empty in this relationship, and they're feeling rather unstable. They feel that you're set in your ways, that you don't want to change, that you don't really, that everything is all about you and the way that you want things. They feel that you're very controlling. And there's something that they want to tell you, that they're ready to walk away. Taurus, they could be walking away from you. Somebody's feeling disappointed and they want to leave. They may be going back to restore something else with somebody else. Possibly a Sagittarius. And there may have been something that happened over the winter time that was significant. Some of you could be finding out that someone is ill or in ill health. Somebody wants to go back where they were put out. Okay, so for some of you Taurians, this could be a rebound situation. They may have jumped in a relationship with you to get over someone that they may have been in a relationship with in the past. And they may be wanting to go back to that situation. Now they left the house. Taurus, somebody's returning to come to you to kind of work things out, to talk through some things. And they feel like that's the right decision to do, to reunite and to reconnect. This water sign, this Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces is feeling rather confused and feeling like, okay, there's definitely a cycle of something. And with this new cycle brings in this Ace of Wands. That's like somebody is ready to start new. They're ready to start fresh between the two of you. Yeah, somebody may not have made a decision about where they want to live or who they want to be with. So yeah, bottom line, someone is choosing between two women, two people in this scenario. They may have you and they may have somebody else. For some of you, this is someone that feels caught in between a mother, their own mother, or a mother-in-law, or their baby's mom. They're making a decision between you and possibly somebody that they co-parent children with. Somebody owes child support. It's like somebody is stepping up for a child. Somebody is saying, I want to be there for my child. I want to be there to help raise my child. Somebody is saying that is like apologizing for, like mentally apologizing for not being there. Not really offering any type of support, emotional or otherwise, because somebody recognizes that they've been in and out of your life, Taurus, or in and out of your child's life. This might even be how your child is viewing you, Taurus. They may feel that you have been in and out of their life, parent, and they may be wanting to reconnect with you. They may have some things that they want to share with you, some things that they want to talk about, but right now they're feeling a bit standoffish. Some of you may have a child that is very talented when it comes to music. Yeah, somebody is leaving the scenario to possibly make up with somebody else. Now, if they left you, Taurus, to be with somebody else, it looks like they're coming back to try to restore things with you. Remember, I get two different storylines. Yeah, it looks like where there has been unhappiness and discord, there may be some type of happiness that is brought back into the situation. You may feel like you come up empty when you try to talk to this person you may be trying to pour your heart out to this person and you feel like it falls on deaf ears. Somebody is definitely looking back on memory lane, looking back in the past, doing some self-reflection, and doesn't know where they stand with somebody from their past. It's like somebody's pregnant in the situation, but somebody may have terminated the pregnancy. All right, Taurus. Yeah, someone may have decided to not keep the baby. They have decided to terminate the pregnancy. It looks like, yeah, you guys have been having some miscommunication. There have been some lies that were told here. And it looks like someone is definitely finding the strength to figure out what the future holds between the two of you, or separately. You may feel that someone is definitely not committed to this relationship. And some of you, though you may be pregnant, some of you may still be pregnant, and you may be finding the courage to raise this baby on your own. Others of you, somebody's returning back to a baby's mother, someone that they co-parent children with, and they may be making a decision to walk away from this situation entirely, especially this Aries individual. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. We've got Capricorn, King of Pentacles. Capricorn could be significant. It could be a Taurus or a Virgo, as I stated. Yeah. It's like someone is deciding, you guys are deciding what it is that you want to do and what the future holds in this relationship. Someone is not sure if they want to be all in or if they're done. If they're looking back on some type of old chapter, they're definitely doing some self-reflection and trying to figure out what's next. It looks like someone in the scenario, whether you or them, may come to a compromise. It looks like someone wants to atone from the past. Again, remember, I said two storylines. Either someone leaving, or if this person has left, you put them out. There's been some type of separation. Somebody's coming back to the picture. It looks like you guys may go back to the drawing board. Go back to the beginning and try to figure some things out. Others of you, you are done. You're moving on. You're starting a brand new chapter. You're starting over without this person that you feel is completely not worth your time. Somebody that you feel is a burden, and you are completely fed up with this situation. You could definitely be leaving to deal with a fire sign. You may feel that someone's not going to give you another chance. Possibly an earth sign. Oh, that could be you. They may feel, Taurus, that you're not going to give them another chance. So, Taurus, couples. But you're not going to hear them out. Yeah, there could definitely be envy and deception around you. Somebody envies your relationship. They envy what it is that you have. Wolf in sheep's clothing. This could be anybody in your circle. Yeah, there could definitely be pregnancy. Some of you could be finding out that you are pregnant, or this could definitely be a very viable time for you to try for a pregnancy. Yeah, you're going to be finding out the truth about some things and stepping into your power to make certain decisions. You're going to be leaving behind conflict and seeing the light where there's been confusion. It looks like there's going to be some triumphs and some goals that you're going to go after, but it looks like you're going to take some time to step away from the energy of other people. Yeah, you may be seeking out the energy of your elder. It looks like you may be withdrawing. You could definitely be going to the ocean to cleanse and to get, I don't know, get grounded. Definitely be opening up your sacral chakra, listening to your gut feeling about certain things and certain people, and finding some type of physical outlet to unwind from all of this tension you might be feeling and all of these responsibilities that you feel is on your shoulder. Let's see, Holy Spirit, show me what the advice is for the Taurus couples, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus couples. Taurus. Honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. There may be something that you're wanting to communicate with someone, Taurus. It's obvious. Spirit is saying that it's time for honesty. It's going to take honesty for this, right? That's the crossing energy, getting to the heart of the matter, because somebody feels as though they can't speak freely about how they feel, or they just choose not to say how they feel. Somebody feels like they can't really say what they need to say without somebody blowing up or discrediting them. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as true. All right, you might not be acknowledging that there is love. You might be kind of focusing on the issues, the whatever drawbacks there are in the relationship. You are being asked to be real and true, pertaining to who you are and how you feel. Yes, somebody has to say how they feel. It's obvious. And then this could be what benefits this relationship. It turns it around. Honesty, being real with how it is that you feel, and getting to the heart of the matter. It's like somebody is skirting around the issue, not wanting to talk about what's really going on, avoiding talking about their feelings, avoiding the elephant in the room, right? When that elephant in the room never gets addressed, it's like feelings fester. And somebody doesn't feel validated. There could be issues with addiction as well. And somebody that's kind of avoiding responsibility somewhere in the scenario. What's the possible outcome to the situation for Taurus couples, Holy Spirit? The possible outcome for Taurus. Yeah. You do fear some type of rejection with saying what's really on your mind. You may even feel this way when it comes to a romantic situation. This is a couples reading. Yeah, you may feel rejected by your partner right now. But it looks like with some honesty, you guys may come to a compromise about where things are headed. And you could possibly get to a place of forgiveness. Though right now somebody is feeling that the other one is, that what it is that they want is unlikely to take place. Yeah. There's something better than this. There's something, but this is also somebody feeling that they're settling in this situation. Yeah. I feel like this forgiveness is unlikely to happen, though the situation has the potential to improve with some type of honesty and saying what needs to be said, and someone giving the other person the audience and the freedom to speak freely without cutting them down or discrediting them or telling them, no, that's not true, or whatever. That's what I have for you, Taurus couples, for this point in time. Taurus, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can head over to my website, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. The link to my website is below in the description box. If you found that this reading was helpful, feel free to leave a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and consider subscribing if you already haven't, Taurus. Thank you so very much for watching, Taurus. Peace.